In How to Train Your Dragon, the first movie, the beloved Nightfury, Toothless, lost one of his tail flaps, which rendered him unable to fly on his own. The big question is, can he grow back his tail? Right now, the consensus is no, especially since the events of the first movie he has not. So maybe it's a case like losing a leg and tail fins do not grow back. However, with the upcoming movie How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World, and the possible introduction of new dragons like the Nightfury, is it possible that we will encounter a dragon that has healing properties? Toothless is seen flying on his own in a section of the How to Train Your Dragon 3 trailer. It's unclear as to whether or not the tail fin we see in the trailer belongs to Toothless, or is just another apparatus Hiccup made for him. It is possible that Hiccup could have made a brand new apparatus for Toothless, then that begs the question of why didn't Hiccup do that before, knowing that if something happened to him, Toothless would be helpless. Hiccup loves Toothless very much, and it probably was not for a lack of trying that Hiccup did not make a suit for Toothless that would enable the Nightfury to fly by himself. For all we know, Hiccup could have still been working on it. The chances are, the Nightfury is unable to grow back his tail on his own in normal situations. If Toothless did have regenerative properties, his tail would have most likely grown back within 4 years. Also, part of what bonds Hiccup and Toothless together is the fact that they're handicapped. Hiccup can most certainly do without Toothless, but at the moment, Toothless cannot do without Hiccup. So this last movie will have to rectify that, whether it be through Toothless being healed or a device being constructed to enable Toothless to fly unaided. So here are 3 possible theories as to why Toothless was seen flying on his own in the trailer. Taking a look at his tail in the trailer, it does not look as though the fin on his tail is the device that Hiccup made for him. This of course could be due to lighting, or it could just be an illusion in the editing. Sometimes the editors will alter scenes in the trailer to not give away certain parts of the movie, like they did with Thor's eye in Ragnarok. So, the first possibility is that in the trailer, Toothless could have been gliding. Toothless was up pretty high, so he had to have been dropped from that point. Hiccup probably got off of him and glided away, which allowed Toothless to glide on the winds of the thunderstorm so that he could create his lightning show. Or Toothless was set into place by his girlfriend, the Nightfury. We've seen that this dragon is strong enough to catch Toothless in mid-fall, so there's no reason to think that she could not have helped him get to that height, which enabled him to glide down on his own. The second possibility is that Toothless could have another hidden feature. In How to Train Your Dragon 2, Valka revealed, much to Toothless's delight, that Toothless had hidden spines along his dorsal that would aid him in making sharper turns. Well, in the trailer, we can see him donning these. The third possibility is that the hidden world could have a special plant with properties that conjure healing in the organism that eats it. Toothless may not have the hidden ability to regenerate lost limbs or fins, but eating of a special magical plant in the hidden world could rectify that. Likewise, it could be a dragon with special healing abilities, but that is unlikely since it would take the focus off the Nightfury, unless of course it is the Nightfury herself. The only other possibility is that Hiccup probably enlists some help in creating a device which would enable Toothless to fly on his own. The Nightfury is interested in Toothless, but she won't see him as an attractive mate for long if he can't even fly. She will need someone to protect her and her eggs if the time came, and Toothless would be completely unable to do that if he's constantly grounded. For there to be a chance for them to propagate the species, he has to fly on his own. It is possible that Hiccup didn't find a reason why he should make a suit for Toothless to fly on his own. Maybe part of that is he was afraid Toothless would fly away forever, or maybe another part is that it was an oversight, and since he was taking care of Toothless, he didn't see a need for him to fly on his own. Anyone can say that this was mean on Hiccup's part, but a lot of us do that to our cats and to our dogs. A lot of cat owners declaw their cats so that their furry friends don't injure them while they're playing. However, they never consider that if something happens to them or the cat gets loose, it will be unable to hunt for itself, as cats use their claws primarily for catching prey before biting down and suffocating them. Cats also rely on their claws to climb up trees or walls to get away from predators. Declawing your cat leaves it totally defenseless. So if you're watching this and you have declawed a cat, defanged a snake, a bird with a file-down beak or clipped wings, or even a toy dog, then you are just as guilty as Hiccup. Many people also tie their pets outside without ever thinking that it's possible a large predator may get into the yard and abduct their pets or kill them without the pets having a way of escape. Every owner of an animal believes they can protect their animal at all times, but this is simply not true. Of course, most people won't mess with a dragon, and Berg has become a dragon utopia, And other dragons will most certainly come to Toothless's rescue if someone were to mess with him, but things happen, and owners won't be able to protect their pets 100% of the time. This is why it is in the owner's best interest to allow their pets to have some leverage that if something were to happen, the pets would have the best chance at survival. We're sure that when Hiccup realized that Toothless was not the last of his kind, he went into overdrive trying to help Toothless become independent. So which one of these theories do you think is the most plausible as to why Toothless was seen flying alone in the trailer? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching. This has been Altiori. You ask, we answer.